Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. It's really lovely to have you join me. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. On this channel I do weekly, monthly and love readings for the zodiac signs. So a very warm welcome to you if it's the first time you visited, and welcome back if you're returning. So we're going to be doing a weekly or a reading rather for Aquarius from the 15th through to the 30th of June. If you are used to my readings here, you'll understand that these are general readings. They're not going to resonate for everybody, and that's okay. We can't possibly do readings that are going to match everybody's circumstances. But at Living with Spice here, the purpose of my channel is to be able to share the spiritual guidance and wisdom from Spirit to help us to live our life in a way that's going to help us to learn and grow, so that we can be happy, so we can live lives that are fulfilling and full of abundance. It's a space where it's not just about, looking ahead into the future. It's more about learning how to respond to the events that occur in our lives, the energies surrounding it. So I hope you enjoy the reads, and of course if you do and you're benefiting from them, let me know. Give it a thumbs up, perhaps leave a comment. I love to receive the comments. And of course, share with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that. You'll get a notification every time I post, so you just need to click on the little bell. So that would be wonderful if you could do that. It helps to raise the visibility of the channel too, to let people know that I'm here. And so in this space, it's all about learning. It's learning about loving, soul loving as well. And so I've included some information in the description box about my book, The Power of Soul Loving, which is a spiritual guide to love and freedom. So if you're curious to know a little bit more, you can see some information in the description box. And also I've included information on the card decks that I use in case you're interested in that. All right, Aquarius, let's get started with your reading for the 15th through to the 30th of June. Okay, Aquarius, we're going to pull some cards just to get a feel for the theme for Aquarius, 15th through to the 30th of June. So thank you, Spirit. General theme for the rest of the month for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. What's unfolding in terms of events and energy for the rest of the month, 15th through to the 30th. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to take those. Okay, so Aquarius, we're starting at a little bit of stress and anxiety around things and a need to self-protect. So your energy is a little bit withdrawn at the moment, and it's quite possible that you've been very busy, and a lot of people have been around you wanting a lot of things from you, a lot of communication, and it's caused you quite a lot of stress. You've gone into overwhelm, and perhaps you're also quite exhausted at this time. So we have the Nine of Swords here, but there's the energy around this card is wanting to retreat and to rest and to pull away from things that are causing you anxiety. Because I'm feeling like everybody's had a piece of you recently, or that perhaps you've given out too much of your energy, and it's time to nurture yourself. So it may be an uncomfortable place that you've been in, but certainly you're in a space of just needing to withdraw. It's a protective energy. So that's sort of the theme of what is starting out here for the reading. On the flip side of that, you've got actually a lot of positive energy here. So there is emphasis on enjoying teamwork and partnership. There's very much love is focused in your life at the moment, and it's a mixture of you wanting to manifest a love relationship and really feeling like you're putting a lot of effort into this relationship. Your desire is to be in communion and harmony with your special person. And I'm feeling like you're really in the mind frame of wanting to clearly articulate what it is that you're wanting. And so you are quite focused on communicating this, on voicing how you feel. So we've got this Two of Cups energy here, which is beautiful. It's you desiring this harmonious partnership with your special person, but you're very much wanting to state your case and to clearly articulate what it is that you want. So yeah, okay, so that's your energy. It's quite strong, it's quite assertive, but it's because you're feeling on purpose. And perhaps there is a need, which we'll see later in the reading, as to why you're feeling in this way. You are experiencing a connection at the moment with your special person, and part of this beautiful connection is I'm feeling a possible dependency with your special person, and that need for connection, that need for healing. Nothing wrong with that, and that's why we have these loving relationships, to be able to give and receive in those relationships. And you are feeling the benefits of that at the moment in your life, to have that beautiful connection, and it's very healing for you. And you're wanting to let your special person know that it means a lot to you, that you enjoy their companionship, and it means a lot to you. And you feel a sense of separation and disconnection when that's not flowing for you. You're very mindful of the fact that you want things to constantly improve, and you are thinking about how you can do that. You want to be in a situation where you're feeling like your relationship is going to the next level, that you want things to progress. And so you are looking at what things are important to you in your life, what things that you want to leave behind, because you wanting to enjoy, you want to enjoy your life. You want to have happiness and fulfillment in your life, and so you're quite focused on that at the moment, and you're asking yourself those questions. Well, what is it that I need? What is it that I want? What do I desire in my relationship, and a sense of happiness and fulfillment? So it's a little bit of going within and thinking about this, recognizing that it's just as important to give to yourself, which we feel by this solitude and holding a bunch of flowers, that you know how to give to yourself. And that's just as important as the benefits that we receive in a relationship, that beautiful connection there. The healthiest of relationships, of course, is when we're not dependent upon another person. But when we have a lovely synergy of giving and receiving, an equal balance, then we know that the partnership or the relationship is benefiting both of us. And certainly this is all leading to a beautiful sense of fulfillment in your life. You are enjoying life, you know how to enjoy life, and this is what you're wanting to maintain going forward in your life. You're really focused on, well, what is it that's going to make me feel happy in my life? What does that fulfillment mean for me? And you're really wanting clarity around this. You're wanting to have the clarity, and you're not afraid to step up and take the steps to make that happen. I feel that you are recognizing the importance of self-empowerment, and that creating your life and your sense of happiness is key. You're really giving it a lot of thought. So there's a learning and a growing here at the moment for you. And perhaps this experience of what you have been going through is the catalyst, that you don't want to feel anxiety and stress. And all the other cards that are following sort of indicate to me that you now know what it is that you need to do to create that fulfillment, and to create balance in your life. So you're using this period of time to reflect on it, to articulate to yourself and others what's important to you, to really value what makes a healthy relationship. And so you're going within to find those answers, to understand how to meet your own needs. And at the end of the day, you're pretty happy with the results of how you have come out the other end with good positive energy and a sense of I've got this. I've understood the importance of creating my own happiness. She's sitting there on her own, enjoying life, enjoying and feeling grateful for the things that she has in her life. So she's created that herself. So that's the theme, Aquarius, for your read for the rest of the month, which is really beautiful. It's going along very nicely. Let's just see what potential things are coming up to in terms of events or any challenges that are coming up for you in the month. What does Aquarius need to know? And it's interesting that this particular reading, although this is not a love reading, it has definitely started out with a focus on relationship and what you understand relationship to mean and what you understand self-love to mean as well. So I never know how things are going to unfold with these readings. And I guess Spirit is providing a message that's going to match the general energies for most people here. So what other events and things does Aquarius need to be aware of for the remainder of June? That's interesting. And exciting new opportunities coming up for you, Aquarius. So there is some change or a new opportunity in your career, perhaps a job, and there's an opportunity for you to actually create some change in your life, to start afresh maybe. So the Ace of Fire lets us know it's the beginning of something new and something where you get to use your skill and your passion and your talents, which is great. It's like a fresh start. And we've got sort of the picture of a genie here, which means that you're in a position to be able to create what it is that you want to experience. You have choice here, you have an opportunity, and it feels like Spirit is saying go for it. What is it that you want? Get clear on what it is that you want, because there's an open door here ready for you. So this could be, it's not that you, I want to just say that these opportunities don't come when we're just sitting around doing nothing. We actually need to create the opportunity with our energy by proactively looking for work or that career advancement. We need to actually be engaging in that energy to attract the experience. So if we're sitting on the couch and expecting an opportunity to come our way, it's not likely to happen. So let me just say that. So this is where you take action. You take steps to invite that or encourage that energy into your life. Oh, that's interesting. We've got the Hermit card here. And it kind of matches this experience here that I'm sensing, where you're going within to reflect and think about things. So the Hermit energy, the Hermit card, is encouraging you to spend some time in quiet meditation. You're going through a period of self-discovery and learning at the moment. And this is helping you to have a greater awareness around how to meet your needs and perhaps to get some clarity on the journey going forward for you. Changes are happening in your life at the moment, and in order to really sort of appreciate what those changes are and what it is that the direction you want to take, it's important to spend that time going within to reflect. Now, it's not about having quiet time in order to have a busy mind to problem solve. Meditation is about stilling the mind and stilling the body so that we can receive the guidance. If we go and we say, okay, I'm going to go meditate now, and we've got a busy mind trying to problem solve everything, that is actually counter, what am I trying to say? It's going to sabotage your ability to receive good wisdom and good guidance. Self-discovery is about creating an energy that is open, not push energy where we're trying to force solutions. So it's taking a quiet stroll in the park, in your neighbourhood, on the beach, having some quiet time sitting in a bathtub, having a rest, sitting quietly. without any particular purpose or intention, just allowing things to come to you. We have the Four of Fire. Beautiful. So for those of you who are very focused on completing a project at the moment, the Four of Fire lets us know that you're going to have success. The Four of Fires is a very stable energy, a sense of completion with that fire energy, and it puts you in a place of more certainty, which is peaceful, and a sense of abundance. So you're feeling grounded and excited by the fact that you have completed something in your life. So interestingly, if you have created an opportunity for a job or a business opportunity, or you've opened the door to new love, whatever that new opportunity is, you seem to be successful in doing it. So you must have done the inner work, I'd say, Aquarius, to invite that energy into your life, and you're feeling inspired and in tune with what it is that you want to create. This energy here is an assertive energy where you're quite clear about what it is that you want to manifest into your life. And because of that clarity and being on purpose, you do actually manage to manifest it. And as I said before, these opportunities don't come from sitting on the couch. We need to actually take steps towards what it is that we desire and what we want to create in our life. And by sort of clearing the deck and giving yourself time to be quiet, you get that clarity. Sitting still and being quiet is how we get clarity in our mind, and we can organize our thoughts and prioritize and realize, what's important. Part of that energy of gaining clarity in your life is about being able to release things and recognize that, when we're going through changes and we're inviting a new experience into our life, which the Ace of Swords is letting us know, and the Ace of Fire, two aces, is that it means that we've got to be prepared to let what has been, to let that go and to finish off that cycle. It could also represent your personal decision to adopt a better way of being, that you're quite fed up with feeling stressed out and anxious, and it's like you've made a decision that life needs to be better. I want life to be better. I want life to feel like this, not like this. So I feel like you're on a bit of a spiritual transformation, a recognition and awareness within yourself, and the reflection time helps you to get to that space. Once you have that realization, then you need to do something with that. You need to recognize, well, all right, I no longer want to feel like that. So what are the things that I need to let go of in my life? What changes do I need to make within me? And often it's not just about changes in our physical world. It's more about the attitude that we have. What habits and ways of thinking are you going to give up? The best thing to do is to really focus on how you can create something in your life rather than having expectations of other people who often, will disappoint us. The Nine of Swords is feeling great disappointment, pain, rejection, feeling like you've absolutely had enough. And, that can be enough of a catalyst for you to have that personal awareness that it's time to change things, time to create a better energy so that you can enjoy more of this in life. And that this is just representing how you want to feel in yourself every day. You want to feel relaxed. You want to feel that you've got choice and freedom. You don't want to feel like you're bound and stressed. So the release card is important. The idea of being able to release things that are no longer serving you is an important part of the process. But you've got to get out of your head, and you've got to make a conscious choice and then take action steps to do things that are new, and so that you can move on to a new energy and a new way of being. So we're just going to check in with this angel messages to see what other guidance there is around this transformation that you're going through, Aquarius. So we've got this Speak Your Truth card. And this is confirming this kind of energy here, where you're standing up and articulating what it is that matters to you. And then we have the Speak Your Truth card, which is saying the same thing. This is important for you. This is important for you to articulate and to hear yourself to articulate what is true for you. You know, when you've made a decision, a personal decision to move on away from a certain energy and to create change in your own life, there's a clarity, there's a recognition and awareness. And then you need to take steps towards that. And we talked about releasing things, releasing past ways of thinking and believing. Well, speaking your truth is also part of that process, helping to recognize what is good for you in your life. Knowing that speaking your truth is about being willing not to have blindfolds on your own life, to not be in denial about things, to act with integrity for yourself when you're making choices, and also in the way you're relating and speaking with others. So that's really important as well. So speak your truth and to release things that are no longer serving you. They're great action steps to take. And we also have the Hermit card telling us to release, to have quiet times to reflect on what's important. And of course the Ace of Swords is about articulating what it is that matters to you the most. Here we go. Hoping you can see the cards a little bit more clearly. I'm sorry, it's not entirely in your vision there. Alright, so what else, Spirit, do you have for Aquarius for the 15th through the 30th of June? I love the fact you're going through this transformation and this self-awareness, Aquarius. Trusting the process and being clear about what it is that you're doing is important too. Okay, this is good. Alright, so again, we're getting some really clear action steps here for you to go through this transformation period. So the next action step is you're going through a period of studying and learning. So in order to create change in your life, you know, it's time to actually consider looking at what things that you'd like to learn, what areas in your life can improve your chances for this beautiful career opportunity. You know, perhaps the job itself is what's going to give you that learning opportunity. Or it might be that you're looking to refresh your skills and to hone your skills or your talents in a particular area in order to improve your level of success in your projects, your love life, whatever it is. So that's another action step in order to sort of embrace this period of transformation that you're going through. So let's see what the Psychic Tarot deck is letting us know. What kinds of obstacles potentially are in your way that you need to be aware of? Indeed, if there are any obstacles. Because it seems to me that you're actually quite in tune with what you need to do. You've got good energy here, Aquarius. And we've got evidence that you're going to achieve what it is that you set your mind to, because we've got the Four of Fire saying that it's a happy home life, you've got stability and certainty, a successful completion of the project, the Ten of Cups, which is, you know, enjoying the outcome of what you're doing. So it says to me that you are actually quite clear about what it is that you want, and you're able to make the necessary changes, which is well done you. So Spirit, are there any obstacles that Aquarius needs to be aware of? Are there any obstacles that Aquarius needs to be aware of? So we've got the solar plexus card, which certainly is the empowerment card. And the solar plexus is the energy around our abdomen, and this is what's known as our power center. So yeah, it's definitely you recognizing that you're stepping into your power center. It's like having the inner courage to take steps to go forward, to create action. Well done, you. You know, this is the same energy as the Ace of Fire, the fire in the belly to get us going and to create change in our world. So the solar plexus energy is really actively taking steps to create change and transformation, and recognizing that. So to have change in your life, Aquarius, to move forward, it is about being aware of what it is that you're having clarity around what it is that you want, and then following the guidance of spirit. Okay, so following the guidance of spirit will give you that happy outcome, not sitting on the couch. So it's having that, having the courage, trusting your gut feelings around what steps to take. Remember, nothing is guaranteed in life, but you know, we don't get a change unless we're prepared to take the next step and then the next step. We then have the universe card. So it feels to me that you are really manifesting things on a big scale here. So let's take a quick look at what the book is giving us. So you've come a long way so far on your journey, and you are being rewarded for your efforts, Aquarius. So this card is symbolizing completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Well done. This is very positive. So everything that you've been striving for is now becoming a reality in your life. So if it's within your reach, go for these opportunities. Reach out and grab it. I really feel that you're being supported by Spirit at the moment to bring everything into your reality. It's also representing the wisdom that you've learned along the way. You are really drawing upon past experiences, being very mindful of things that lessons you've learned in the past. You're being quite active and proactive in the changes in your life. So this is fantastic. Just like the studying and learning, you're proactively seeking to grow and to learn and to understand more. And that's how you manifest these things. So take the time to acknowledge how far you've come, Aquarius. It's been an interesting journey, and you've worked to get to where you are now, which is beautiful. So the card is saying the world is yours to command. You're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. You know, you have this energy and this self-belief to be able to create whatever it is that you want at the moment. It's such beautiful energy, very powerful energy. You're feeling connected too. You're feeling connected to the cosmos, to the universe, which is enabling you to, your energy is enabling doors to open. Well done. Okay, I'm loving this energy. You're in a very good spot. Before we finish off, let's just pull a couple of cards from the Romance Angels deck to just give us some information about how you're going with relationships in your life, given that we had the soul lovers, the soulmate and lovers card pull up here. You're enjoying the teamwork and the companionship of your special person in your life right now. So Spirit, what advice do you have for Aquarius in terms of relationships at the moment? And you don't need to be in a relationship. It can also be about how you're relating to yourself and to others in your life right now. So thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Aquarius for the latter half of June. What does Aquarius need to know in terms of relationships in the latter half of June? This could be the one. You've already met your romantic partner you seek. Well, there you go. That supports the soulmate card. So if you are in a relationship, or there is a special person in your field of interest, then this person could be the special one for you. What else? What else? What else for Aquarius in terms of relationships? Thank you, Spirit. What else in terms of relationships for Aquarius? So, oh, this is lovely. It seems to me that Spirit is encouraging you to spend more time with each other. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You know, so I'm feeling, Aquarius, that you're feeling, you know, opposite to this. You are really appreciating spending time with your special person. And the honeymoon card, which doesn't have to be a honeymoon, is truly about saying, listen, you guys need to spend some more time in each other's energy. This is a lovely time in your life where you're getting a lot of clarity in your life. You're feeling very on point, very focused about what it is that you want to achieve in your life. Well, it's only natural that you're also attracting the same kind of energy in your relationship with your special person. So, you know, we've got some really good vibes going on here, some really good vibes. And, you know, clearly this person is important to you in your life. So I'm loving this energy for you. Lovely confirmation. Encourage it. And, you know, everything requires our attention and our focus. We can't take these things for granted. Our relationships always require work. And if it means that having time out is what you need to do right now, then consider doing that. You know, to encourage that beautiful teamwork and partnership and to have smooth relations, you know, where you have clear understanding with each other, especially if you've been going through some stressful times. And now is the time to spend that extra time with each other. And that's the way we grow healthy relationships that are not codependent. You know, the codependency creates this kind of anxiety. You know, when we are placing our happiness dependent upon another person and our communication and relationship with that person, that energy creates a codependency which makes us unhappy. And it makes us dependent upon someone else and causes us to have addictions. But I feel like you've kind of learnt that lesson, Aquarius, because your energy here is very much about, you've understood that it's important to create your own sense of abundance and to take action in your life. So I feel that you've got that message quite clearly in recent times. So well done. So it applies not only to your business and professional life, it also applies to your personal life, your relationships with others. You know, to avoid being dependent upon other people. Create your own happiness, make your own decisions, but do things to foster that beautiful energy and relationship. Thank you, Spirit. What else for Aquarius? Okay, there we go. So Spirit is saying, absolutely, go ahead and express your love. It does require effort. So what I'm really sensing in this whole reading, Aquarius, is this momentum of recognizing taking action is important. Being clear about what it is that you want. So again, in terms of your relationship with your special person, express your love. Say what you want to say. Show your love. Right? Express it, show it, speak it. We know this from this card here. Speak your love, okay? Show your love in the way that you're doing things. So the solar plexus card is taking action, okay? That's our power center, taking action. Do things together, you know? Create opportunities to share time with each other, you know? Spend some time away together. So there's a lot of emphasis on taking action to create the life that you want. I think that's such a beautiful reading for you, Aquarius. I hope you've enjoyed the read and that you get something positive out of this. And I always say to people, please come back and watch the reading again and remind yourself of the beautiful message here for you and the opportunity for you to learn and grow in your life. All right, Aquarius, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye now.